Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kris Bertagnolli with Legacy Ranch Properties here with another market update for you. And today we're talking Fremont County. So, all you folks in Island Park, Ashton, get ready. I'm going to bring you some real estate numbers that you guys can take a look at. That market has been really interesting over the last 12 to 18 months. Obviously, it's a heavy second home market. We all love it. We all love getting up there and spending time in the outdoors in Ashton and Island Park, but let's talk about real estate there. So right now, overall in all of Fremont County, we have 11 months of inventory on the market right now, meaning if not another home comes on the market and we sell at the pace that we're selling, it would take us 11 months to sell through that inventory. Now, we're going to dive into some of the other smaller markets within that market to get a little bit more specific on that. But currently, there's 160 active homes on the market. The average days on market for active properties is 102. There's 32 currently pending, which is a 20% pending ratio. So of the 160 that are active, we have 20% of those that are pending, which is working their way from contract to close. In the last 6 months, there's been 87 home sales up in that area. The average days on market for the properties that have sold is 81, and that's about 15 homes or properties sold per month. And right now, those properties are selling at about 97% of list price. So there is some negotiation happening, some seller concessions, which is actually really common. In the market right now, the average list price of a home for active properties is $984,000. Currently, the pending average is $788,000, and the sold average original list price is $625,000. The final list price is $606,000. So you can actually see that concession reflected in that number. It's almost $19,000. And then the final sold price of properties, the average is $580,000 in Fremont County. Now, let's get a little more granular with the price ranges. You're going to see here, I love this look. It's a graph look, and what it does is it breaks down the market into three different price categories. So under 500,000 in that market right now, there's right about a 6-month supply of inventory. So it's a really balanced market. It's not a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. We're seeing those properties move fairly quickly. In the last 6 months, we've actually seen 49 home sell cabins, recreational properties in that price range. Now we jump up and move to $500,000 to $1 million, and you see that month supply of inventory go from 6 all the way up to 15 months, over a year in month supply of inventory, which that's a heavy buyer's market. It means if you're not pricing your home correctly as a seller, you're still hoping or holding on to those COVID days pricing dreams, you probably need to let go of those. You probably need to get a little more realistic and work with an agent that's really going to help you dial in the numbers. That market's heavily impacted by those short-term rentals, and there are some neighborhoods that don't even offer those, and there's a difference. There's a heavy difference in pricing homes that are in those two different categories. So now let's jump up into this price range into $1 million plus. We've got a 24-month supply of inventory. That's almost 2 years. That's a long time. That's a buyer's market for sure. So if you're in this price range, you need to know your property. You need to know the agent that's listing your property and how they're going to market it. But that's 47 active homes. And in the last month, we've had 12 homes sell in that price range. And they're still selling. They're still moving. It really is a little different market than it was 3-4 years ago. Thanks for sticking around for this update on the market up there in Fremont County. If you guys have any questions about any of these numbers I just went through, go ahead and reach out. LegacyRanchProperties.com. I'm also on all the social media platforms. You can DM me there or just give us a call. Love to answer your questions, and stay tuned for more of these market updates. Thanks.